The world of daytime television is often a whirlwind of heightened emotions, tangled relationships, and dramatic plot twists. Yet, amidst the scripted chaos, there are moments of raw, unfiltered humanity that pierce through the screen and touch the hearts of viewers worldwide. Today, the Days of Our Lives community is enveloped in such a moment of profound loss, reflection, and love. The team at Days Drama Digest is devastated to revisit the heartbreaking news shared by Stephen Nichols, beloved for his iconic role as Steve "Patch" Johnson, as he commemorates the one-year anniversary of the passing of his dear friend and co-star, Drake Hogestyn. Nichols' poignant tribute to Hogestyn, known to millions as the charismatic John Black, has stirred emotions across the fandom, reminding us all of the indelible mark Hogestyn left on Days of Our Lives and those fortunate enough to know him. A sudden, shattering loss. On a quiet evening 1 year ago, Stephen Nichols and his wife, Lisa, settled into their seats at a movie theater in Burbank, California. The couple was there to support a colleague, one of the talented directors from Days of Our Lives, whose short film was being showcased. The theater buzzed with the warm camaraderie that often accompanies such events, a blend of anticipation and pride for a friend's creative endeavor. As the screening concluded and the audience transitioned into a lively Q&A session, Nichols' phone vibrated with an incoming email. What followed was a moment that would forever alter the course of that evening and resonate in his heart for years to come. The email bore devastating news. Drake Hogestyn, the man whose presence had been a cornerstone of Days of Our Lives for nearly 4 decades, had passed away. Nichols later recounted the moment with a vividness that underscores its emotional weight. "I remember very clearly, exactly 1 year ago today, when I received the news that Drake had passed away. Lisa and I were sitting in a movie theater in Burbank, having just finished watching a short film by one of the directors of Days. In the middle of the Q&A, an email came in. Just like that, Drake was gone." The abruptness of the news was a gut punch, a cruel interruption to what had been a moment of celebration. Nichols, a seasoned actor accustomed to navigating the emotional highs and lows of his craft, found himself grappling with a grief that transcended the boundaries of his professional world. "Even though I knew this day would come," he wrote on Instagram, "it hit me like a punch. And it still does." The raw honesty of his words captures the universal experience of loss, the way it can catch you off guard, no matter how much you brace yourself for its inevitability. A larger-than-life presence. Drake Hogestyn was more than just an actor. He was a force of nature, a man whose warmth, charisma, and infectious positivity left an indelible imprint on everyone he encountered. For 39 years, he brought John Black to life on Days of Our Lives, transforming the character into one of the show's most enduring and beloved figures. John Black was a complex tapestry of strength, vulnerability, and unrelenting loyalty, a hero, a lover, a father, and a friend. Whether he was battling the sinister schemes of Stefano Di Mera or sharing tender moments with his on-screen soulmate, Marlena Evans, played by Deidre Hall, Hogestyn infused every scene with a magnetic energy that captivated audiences. Off-screen, Hogestyn was equally remarkable. Colleagues describe him as a beacon of light, a man who radiated kindness and lifted the spirits of those around him. Like so many of my colleagues and everyone who was lucky enough to know him, I find it hard to believe he is no longer here, telling stories, lifting spirits, spreading love and positivity everywhere he went, Nichols wrote. These words paint a portrait of a man who lived with intention, whose presence was a gift to those who shared his orbit. From the crew members who worked tirelessly behind the scenes to the actors who shared the stage with him, Hogestyn's generosity of spirit was a constant, a thread that wove through the fabric of the Days family. A tribute that echoes through time. To honor his friend, Nichols shared a deeply personal and moving tribute on Instagram, accompanied by a video montage that serves as a love letter to Hogestyn's legacy. Set to the hauntingly beautiful strains of Neil Young's Heart of Gold, The montage is a poignant collection of photographs capturing Hogestyn's journey on Days of Our Lives. Images of Hogestyn laughing with co-stars, embracing his on-screen family, and commanding the set with his signature charisma are interspersed with handwritten notes from the day's crew. Each note is a testament to the love and admiration they held for him, with messages that speak of his kindness, his humor, and the light he brought to their lives. The choice of Heart of Gold as the soundtrack is particularly fitting. The song's wistful melody and lyrics, which speak of a search for purity and goodness, mirror the qualities that defined Hogestyn both on and off the screen. As the video plays, viewers are transported through decades of memories, moments of triumph, heartbreak, and quiet joy that defined John Black's story and, by extension, Hogestyn's career. The montage is not just a tribute, it is a celebration of a life well lived, a reminder that Hogestyn's impact extends far beyond the confines of a television screen. Nichols concluded his post with a heartfelt message: "Drake, you left your mark, my friend, on me and in the hearts of so many others." These words carry the weight of a friendship forged over years of shared laughter, challenges, and creative collaboration. They also reflect the collective sentiment of the Days of Our Lives community, which continues to mourn Hogestyn's loss while celebrating the legacy he left behind. The man behind John Black. Drake Hogestyn's journey to Days of Our Lives was as remarkable as the character he portrayed. Born Donald Drake Hogestyn on September 29, 1953, in Fort Wayne, Indiana, he was a man of many talents. Before stepping into the world of acting, Hogestyn was a gifted athlete, earning a baseball scholarship to the University of South Florida, where he studied predentistry. His athletic prowess led him to be drafted by the St. Louis Cardinals and the New York Yankees, a testament to his determination and drive. However, a twist of fate, and perhaps a touch of destiny, drew him to acting, where he found his true calling. Hogestyn joined Days of Our Lives in 1986, stepping into the role of John Black, a character shrouded in mystery and intrigue. Over the years, John's storyline evolved from that of a secretive operative to a devoted family man, navigating the complexities of love, loss, and redemption. Hogestyn's ability to convey both strength and vulnerability made John Black a fan favorite, and his chemistry with Deidre Hall's Marlena Evans became the stuff of soap opera legend. The Jarlena romance, as it is affectionately known, remains one of the most iconic love stories in daytime television history. Beyond his on-screen contributions, Hogestyn was a pillar of the Days community. He was known for his professionalism, his willingness to mentor younger actors, and his unwavering commitment to the show. Even during challenging times, whether it was navigating the grueling pace of soap opera production or facing personal trials, Hogestyn remained a steady presence, a source of encouragement and inspiration for those around him. A community in mourning. The news of Hogestyn's passing sent shockwaves through the Days of Our Lives fandom, a tight-knit community that spans generations. Fans took to social media to share their grief, posting tributes, favorite scenes, and memories of how John Black's story had touched their lives. For many, Hogestyn was more than an actor. He was a constant, a familiar face who had been part of their daily routines for decades. Whether it was watching Days with a parent or grandparent or tuning in alone to escape the stresses of everyday life, fans felt a personal connection to Hogestyn and the character he brought to life. The outpouring of love extended to the Days cast and crew, many of whom shared their own tributes to Hogestyn. Deidre Hall, whose on-screen partnership with Hogestyn was a cornerstone of the show, spoke of his warmth and the joy he brought to their scenes together. Other co-stars, from Allison Sweeney to Christian Alfonso, echoed these sentiments, describing Hogestyn as a friend, a mentor, and a true gentleman. The collective grief underscored the depth of Hogestyn's impact, not just as an actor, but as a human being who touched countless lives. A legacy that endures. As we reflect on the one-year anniversary of Drake Hogestyn's passing, we are reminded of the fragility of life and the enduring power of love, friendship, and storytelling. Days of Our Lives has always been about the ties that bind us, the families we create, the battles we fight, and the moments of connection that define our existence. Hogestyn embodied these themes, both in his portrayal of John Black and in the way he lived his life. His legacy is not just in the episodes he filmed or the awards he received, but in the countless hearts he touched with his kindness, his laughter, and his unwavering positivity. For Stephen Nichols, the pain of losing his friend remains fresh, a wound that time has yet to fully heal. Yet, in Common Crawl, through his tribute, Nichols invites us to remember Drake Hogestyn, not just as an actor, but as a man whose spirit continues to inspire. As we watch the montage Nichols shared, we are reminded of the joy Hogestyn brought to our screens, the stories he told, and the love he spread. His memory lives on in the Days of Our Lives community, a beacon of light that will never fade. So, we ask you, dear readers, do you remember Drake? How has his portrayal of John Black touched your life? Share your stories, your memories, and your love for a man who left an indelible mark on us all. Join us in honoring his legacy, not just as an actor, but as a friend, a storyteller, and a heart of gold. We hope you enjoyed it and look forward to sharing more with you in the future. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe TV Days Drama Digest for more updates on Days of Our Lives.